So it is the start of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Read-a-thon.
Welcome to my channel, to my channel. Maybe from this video you want to follow or leave a like, you would comment and subscribe. Don't be shy, I'll tell you what I like.
Hey guys, it's Julie. I just want to start the video by saying we popping over here with another video looking like this, but we don't know how long I'm gonna be keeping my hair like this, so we gotta keep going. Okay. But in today's video we're gonna be doing my Buffy the Vampire Slayer wrap up / the books I read in January, because I did
deviate from my TBR.
Okay, so the first half of the wrap up, I have some vlogs of me like talking about the books after I finish reading them. I'm gonna put the first half of the vlog up first, and then we can go on continuing with whatever else I read after the last clip. So I will see y'all when you're back. We ready? Ready? No, I'll see you guys. Just okay. Clip. It looks hella dark in here because it is, but it's not. It's only 3 o'clock. Almost 4 o'clock. But how are you? I'm feeling a little better enough to film because, child, I was sick. Then we were taking Mucinex. You know, if y'all know what that is. It's supposed to thin out your mucus so you can get it out. Because I like to just lay back in. But then that started messing me up because I was like, well, I have even more mucus than I'm supposed to. Oh, I thought that was drool. I was about to be like, that's embarrassing. Yeah. See, like, I still sound like a man. But that might just be from sleep. But I got my mom sick. So I'm sorry, mommy. But I feel better. I was sad because I was like, I wanted to make iced tea. I was like, I can't taste it really. Like, I can taste it, but it just tastes like mucus. Okay? Okay, let me calm down. I'm feeling really delirious. It is the start of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Read-a-thon. This was last minute, which is really like most of the things on my channel, but I'm excited. Okay, so I don't know what I wanted to read. Let me just keep that little curl. I was trying to do something because I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I hope I picked good. Oopsie, I need to charge this. Okay. Alright, I'll just update later. Hello. So I'm updating the vlog. It's been a minute since it's the 3rd of January. I just finished my first book, which was Mr.Masters by TJ Swan. I've read that in like 2 sittings, so it was really good. Okay, so I gave it 4 to 5 stars. I liked it. It was cute. The first half, like first 60%, really solid. Loved the characters. Loved their little like role play. I loved the little jokes, little side plots in the book. But then stuff started going south for me. Okay, so a few things. So first, the arguments. So the first argument, I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, he's like a little teddy bear. But then they started having the same argument, just different situation. But it was the same argument, same, burns, I guess. Same, like, roasting, like, you know, you're not their mother. You're a bad father. What would you know about this? But you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So after a while, it got cliche. And at that point, I just didn't care about their argument. I was just like, just get together, or so I honestly don't care anymore about this argument. We've had this fight already. Come up with something else, you know? And also I felt like that for the smut as well. Like in the beginning it was good, it was going, it was different. We had the different situations, and then it started just repeating itself from, oh my god, he's hot, oh my god, she's hot, oh my god, body banging, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found it getting slowly more and more repetitive. After the 60 point, like the smut kept happening back to back to back to back, and that's what made it repetitive. It was just like, okay, can we have something else? Like in the beginning it was good pace. It was paced well because it was different stuff happening between the smut. It wasn't just about the smut. But then once they got the smut, they was smut. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And and it started getting whack. You know, the book could have been shortened by at least 100 pages. Like, that did not need to happen. Plus, can we talk about why Spencer and Seb sound so close together? Like, after a while, I didn't even read who said what. I just read it. Like, if it wasn't Julian and it was one of the other guys, I just read what they said. Like, I didn't even care who said it. Like, it was just that they were so one-dimensional and just the same type of jokester thing. And I find that happens a lot in romances. Like, the friends are just one-dimensional. They don't have their own thing. Like, I feel like with each friendship, you're supposed to have a different type of friendship with that person, right? But with those two guys, it was the same argument. It wasn't one who was a jokester and one who was super serious or blah blah. It was just the same jokes, haha. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning, I didn't mind it, but then I slowly started noticing it when they were brought up more and more. So yeah, you should give them more of a distinct like characteristics that would make me be like, oh, this is a totally different character. They're gonna have a different perspective on the situation, you know. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Like, I hope like you don't think that I didn't like it just because the way I'm like getting on it, but I just wanted to get the what I don't like about it, so I could tell you that I really did enjoy it. Like, the dialogue, I felt like I was part of the friendship, like part of the crew. Like, the jokes were just so funny, and like I didn't mind them going into the stories and stuff. It just felt like a real conversation. Like, he was like, oh my god, what drama today, you know? Like, sometimes the drama just feels like, I don't care who these people are, but I actually cared about whatever little side story it was. So that was good. And then I loved Julian and what's her name, Brielle. Like, they're so cute. They're banter, like how he's so grumpy and she's so like sunshiny, is really nice. I really liked it. And the kids were okay. I didn't hate them, I didn't love them. And then I feel like for Emerson, I just felt like she was just there for the convenience of Brielle going out whenever she went out, or just like the start of why she came to be a nanny. But other than that, I really didn't feel her character being anything more than just there, like as like a voice in her head to be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. But really, if she's your friend, you should be like, oh my god, yeah girl, whatever, that's none of my business, but I'm gonna support you, you know? I don't know, I just felt like she was just, I don't know, she was just there to be there. I didn't really love her. I didn't really feel their friendship. It just felt like they were together as friends, just to be friends. That's just how I feel. Oh shit. Hello. How are you? I was eating some stream. Wanted to update. It's been, what is it? The 5th? It's the 5th. Yesterday was the first episode of watch people cook on YouTube. Yesterday was the first episode of Cleaning Lady. Did y'all watch that show? That show was kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? We was kind of sad there was only one episode. They should have did at least 2, so we could get a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I read Bad Men and Wicked Women, because I know I said I was gonna read Sister Soldier, but I'm not ready. It was feeling like a memoir, and I just didn't feel in the mood for that. Like, it was feeling like, I don't know, like a coming of age story, and I just wasn't in the mood for that kind of vibe. My mom said it's gonna get better, but I'm just not in the mood. You know what I'm saying? I want to be excited about the book that I'm reading, so I switched gears and I went to Bad Men, Wicked Women. I'm listening to our audiobook. I told you I started listening to it before, so while I was doing my makeup yesterday, I got up to 42%. It's okay. So it's the author of what's that book, The Blackbirds, that I read. Like, I didn't read it on here, but like, it's just that I read it, and I just noticed that his books are just about, like, if you want conversations on social injustice is against Black people in general, those are the books for you. I feel like those conversations are more fleshed out than anything else in the whole story. Like, this one has a little more plot, like a little more like drama going on, but it's mostly about those conversations. But the audiobook is easy to listen to, so I don't mind it. But the book that I am enjoying, my phone is dying, so I'm gonna hurry up. Physically, Her Soul for Revenge by somebody. I'm gonna try to remember. It's good. I'm 27%. Okay. So they try to have like these little moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, I love the dark. Like the you know, the demon, because he's a demon. So like she's trying to like there were parts I was like, what? So she had wrote a disclaimer in the beginning of the book, right? The lady who wrote this book, she was like, this is not realistic, the like romance or like she said kink, but it really wasn't. I'm just gonna say it. So there was a scene where he had her cut him, and he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, what? He was like, oh yeah, do it again, man. He's a demon. Yeah, that's the equivalent of their relationship, just that. So I don't know how I feel about that, but it's okay. It's really not. I'm more excited for when she starts getting her revenge against the cult, because those people's crazy. Like I was like I didn't expect how they did it. Like I thought maybe they were just gonna like kidnap her or something, like, but no, there was like a plan, like a thought out plan against her. So yeah, you're just gonna have to read that to find out, but it was good. I just had to tell you that part. I was just reading it. It was like 7 in the morning, and I was reading that, and I was like, okay, let me take a break to have me some coffee. I'm excited. Are you excited? We're gonna be excited together. Y'all, I forgot to say, I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm on season 2. Not my favorite, but I don't hate it. But it's just that it's hard to care about the characters when you know she's gonna live. She's gonna live for the next episode. She's the main character. It's called Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's not the Vampire Slayer. If it was the Vampire Slayer, I'd be like, oh snap, there's gonna be a new one in the next season. But we just know she's surviving. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not hating. It's okay. And then you want me to believe this tiny little girl is fighting these big men. And then when she gets punched in the face, it's so funny because her head just whips back, but then she's fine. Like at least in Korean dramas, they get hit once and you see all this blood gushing out their mouth. Like, oh snap, that must have hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right? So yeah, I'm hating on her a little bit. It's something to watch, but it's definitely not bingeable. I'm sorry, you gotta take a break. Hello. I finished Her Soul for Revenge. I'm sorry, that's probably like glaring. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this book took me a minute. Okay, well, like 4 days, maybe a whole week, to be honest with you, if I'm keeping it a buck with you. It took me a whole week, and now that's normal, but it wasn't a good whole week. It was a damn, I want this to finish whole week. At some point, like when I hit like 50%, I was like, oh, I might just not read it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, F this TBR, just forget about it. But no, I pushed through and we finished it. I think I'm gonna give it maybe a 3. I gotta sleep on it. I think about it. It's 2 in the morning when I finally finish this. So let me just tell you my thoughts. The romance, didn't love it. Like, I don't know. As I was reading it, 1, it got repetitive, and then 2, I just felt a disconnect with the romance. I just I don't know if it was the weird kink of the stabbing or just that in general. Like, there was one scene I liked. It was like there was in the kitchen, something with a gun. I don't want to put, you know what I'm saying, but I like that scene. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. But other than that, it didn't work for me. And I mean, that's totally fine. You know, it is what it is. But I couldn't take the book seriously. That's what it was. I couldn't take it seriously. Even the whole, oh my god, I'm gonna get revenge, it was dry. Okay. The only satisfaction I got was from Kent's death, which was the father to the Hadleys, or I don't know how you say it. I said Hadleys. Anyway, that's the only satisfaction I got. The rest of it was kind of dry, kind of, let's just get it over with. It took 70% for her to even get revenge. So the whole time it's just her saying she's gonna go get revenge. and then 85% of it, like the rest after 85%, it was like, it was just dry. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even care once it got to like the boss fight or whatever. Like if you're a gamer, like the boss fight, it was dry. Like it was okay, it was good to read, whatever. It did what it needed to do, but nothing more, you know, nothing more, nothing less. It was just what you expect. And I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I'm making it sound bad. Like, if you're into revenge plots, it's a good one. It's definitely one of the better like revenge plots, because sometimes the revenge books, they don't even get revenge. They like find love or find happiness, and they're like, oh, I don't need that, I don't need to get revenge anymore. That's the whole point of the book. But this one, she gets some of her revenge, I guess. But yeah, it was, I don't know, Disconnect wasn't my favorite romance. Oh, can we talk about why the hell Everly was even a character in this book? I mean, I'm guessing she's gonna be like, that's her setup for the third book, is gonna be about the Everly girl. You're gonna have to read it to know who Everly is. But why the hell was she in this book? I don't even know why the hell she was in that book. Like, maybe if she came at the end, you know, just a little something, so I could feel like there was a point to those chapters. As I finished this, that's the whole thing I was thinking. I was like, what the hell Everly was here for? What was your job, you know? And then, okay, can we talk about why at the end it got so repetitive? It was like, oh my god, I'm broken. Oh my god, I can never be happy. What if this, what if that? Like, we need one chapter of that, and then stop that right here, stomp it in the mud. We are not doing this. And she did like 3-4 chapters of that, and then you're gonna put an epilogue. What the hell did we need the epilogue for? What was the epilogue for? Update you when I find something else to read. Y'all, I'm about to start You Were Never Here on the movie. I read 10 books this month. Go me. So after, I think the last thing I talked about was You Were Never Here by Jonathan Ames. And I told y'all I liked it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It was short. It wasn't like the best thing I've ever read, but it wasn't too bad. So y'all, so after that I deviated from my TBR and I read Frayed Silk by Ella Fields. So this one was about this girl who was in she was married and has 2 kids, right? And everything was going great until he started switching up on her, and he was acting real distant, real like cold-hearted, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, listen, I want a divorce. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get another man though, but you know, you could stay here married to me, right? So stuff happened after that, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but just know there's twists to everything. Okay, I highly recommend. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So the next book, it was a it was a box series, right? And there was 6 books in this box series, but I only read 3. And I will let you know after. Let me just tell you what the books are. So the first book is Queen Takes King, then it's Queen Takes Knight, then Queen Takes Queen. And they're all 3 by Jolie Sue Burkhart. It will be right here for you. So these were about vampire book that turns into something else. Oh, let me tell you what the ratings were. So the first one I gave 5 out of 5 stars. Second one I gave 5 out of 5 stars. And the third one I gave 4 out of 5 stars. And because of that, I had to take a break. Maybe I'll go back later, but they just, after a while, it got repetitive. And that can happen with a really long series. And then it went left because it's like a side plot other than the vampire thing. And it took too long. It took the whole book for something to happen, involving that plot, and I was more invested in the plot than what they were giving me, so I had to be like, nah, I'm gonna take a break. So I read my last book of the month, which was The One by John Mayers. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. So I had listened to this on an audiobook, and guys, it was fire. So I had read The Passengers by John Mayers back in last year somewhere. I don't remember, but it was okay. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and it wasn't that good, but the audiobook made me like still invested. But this one was so much better. So there's this company, right, and they have figured out the gene that's in your body that is supposed to connect you to your soulmate, basically, right? And it's from, I think, 4 or 5 people's different perspectives, and I don't want to spoil you, but one of them is this guy who has a fiance, right? And they're supposed to get married soon, but she tells him, hey, let's do the test, right? And then he finds out that he is matched to a man, right? It's a really good book. You guys should check it out. All right, guys, so those are all the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was a little bit different because of the vlog and then me talking, but hopefully you guys still liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press that notification bell to be notified every time that I post. That's that gray ball by the subscribe button. And if you like to see my lovely face, I post Tuesdays and Saturdays. That's Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.